The Fall of the House of Usher is a gothic horror drama TV miniseries created by Mike Flanagan, who also did The Haunting of Hill House and Midnight Mass. It was released on Netflix on 12 October 2023. The story follows the rise and fall of the Usher family dynasty as narrated by the family patriarch, Roderick Usher. The series is an adaptation of Edgar Allan Poe's short story, The Fall of House of Usher, and also features ideas and references from various works, poems, and stories by the 19th century author. The Good. It's not about Usher the artiste. Side note, when I first heard the title of the series, I thought it might be a documentary about Usher. The series pays triumphant homage to the works of Edgar Allan Poe, one of the most influential horror writers of all times. Mike Flanagan manages to creatively adapt various Poe stories into a modern setting while retaining the atmosphere, themes, and symbols of the original works in a sort of Poe cinematic universe. The literature student in me was pleased to recognize some of the references to the Mask of the Red Death, the Cask of Amontillado, and Poe's epic poem, The Raven. The character of Auguste Dupin is based on one of Poe's famous recurring character who is considered the first detective in fiction. The storytelling is captivating as Roderick weaves together the different narratives that have led to the moment they are. And it's not too confusing at all. Once you figure out the who's who in the Usher family, which can be a bit tricky, you'll pick it up as you go. While the show has an air of intrigue and mystery about it, it doesn't make you dig for answers. All you have to do is simply enjoy the creepy ride. A delightful surprise after the mystery box mishmash that was The Changeling. The complex family dynamics and the dysfunctional Usher family as they try to band together against calamities befalling is the glue that holds the plot together. I was particularly fascinated by the Usher family's lawyer, aka Fixer Pim Ripper, who handled anything that needed to be handled, and reminded me of Saul Goodman's right-hand man Mike from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. The series offers an interesting insight into what it means to be rich beyond material wealth and is an allegory of the corrupting nature of capitalism and that someone always picks up the tab for the grid. The bad. The story can come off as a bit predictable, but it is, after all, titled The Fall of the House of Usher. And it's not titled The Survival of the House of Usher. So yes, spoiler alert, House Usher will fall. The show may have been a bit too ambitious in picking literary references from Edgar Allan Poe without expanding on them, which makes the series feel overcrowded yet at the same time spread thin. The ugly. It has its moments of graphic violence and horrific scenes. The show does not shy away from blood and gore, lest you forget it's based on a horror story. The show reinforces the ugly truth that the rich and powerful tend to be rich and powerful by building on the blood, sweat, and tears of others. At its core, it's a story about greed and corruption. Final thoughts. I found the series enchanting and spooky. I could not help but binge watch it to its gruesome end. The ending was conclusive, with most plot points getting wrapped up. And I do not think it will nor should get a second season, though it does have the potential. Fun fact, 6 middle episodes of The Fall of House of Usher are named after a terrifying Poe tale. Have you watched it? Is it something you watch?